the people. NTA Sokoto, commitment to serve by excellence.
Is Sokoto Network Center. My name is Dahir Suleiman Danchadi. Well, it is mission of the Nigerian Television Authority to be world-class television network for you. You can access a range of our daily programs on Channel 7 and our digital terrestrial transmission on StarTimes Channel 103 and on YouTube channel www.youtube.com/NTA Sokoto. NTA Sokoto and NTA Sport channels on StarTimes Decoder are available subscription free. Launch a search on your decoder for any of those channels you don't have yet. Be an ardent viewer of the Nigerian Television Authority. It is our vision to provide you with excellent television services anywhere in the world you are, and to project the true African perspective.
NTA Sokoto, commitment to serve by excellence.
NTA Sokoto don fitar da armashin da daɗin birni mai tarihi da ke da mazauni akan shimfiɗar daular Usmaniya. Tasha mai cike da ilmantarwa da faɗakarwa. NTA Sokoto, gidan talabijin mai zaƙulo hikimomi da arzuka da Allah ya albarkaci wannan daula da su. Ga nuna kyawawan al'adu da sana'o'i domin moriyar jama'a. Akwai kuma ƙayatattun shirarwa masu nishaɗantarwa. NTA Sokoto, muna kusa a gane mu nesa.
Assalamu alaikum, our teaming and respected viewers. Good evening and welcome to another package of the program, Government House Diary. The program that reviews major government activities of the week under the administration of Governor Ahmad Aliyu. Coming up in this week's episode.
In our collective effort to fight desertification in the states, I am pleased to announce that the state government, through the Ministry of Environment, has procured seedlings, both environmental and economic species, to be distributed across the 23 local government areas of our state.
Today, Wednesday, the 27th of August, 2025, is yet another day when the Sokoto State Executive Council held its 9th regular meeting at the council chamber under the able leadership of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto, FCNA. Today, the meeting deliberated on rather few in number but very big in substance. Memoranda were considered and approved by the Council. And following the end of the meeting, my humble self and my three colleagues, Honorable Commissioner of Health, Dr. Farouk Wurno, and Honorable Commissioner of Lands, Barrister Nasiru Aliyu Nsoho, and the Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice, Barrister Nasiru Binji, were mandated to brief members of the press. Let me just summarize the content, then the details will follow. Is the issue of the Sokoto Central Market, which was also treated at the Council chamber today. Another very important issue is that concerning the Tasha Elela bypass road linking Sokoto city with the highway leading to Elela border. And also the rehabilitation of 9 general hospitals across the state. So first of all, let me invite the Honorable Commissioner of Health, Dr. Farouk Wurno, to give us details of the issue of renovation of general hospitals in Sokoto State. You may wish to recall that at the last meeting, some general hospitals were given out for the installation of solar-powered street lights. Honorable Commissioner, over to you.
This and more will inshallah come your way in this week's episode of the program Government House Diary. Stay with NTA Sokoto Network Center for details.
Bayani na zuciya an faɗi ga fuska ake zuwa tambaya. Garin shehu na cikin kyale-kyale da kallon ta yau ta zarce jiya. Garin shehu ko ina yayi kyau. Da birni da karkara inda dukka duba abin yana sauwaya. Talakawa ba abin ya gare mu gunguma da yanzu sai jinjina.
The annual tree planting campaign 2024 is part of efforts by governments in the savanna and Sahel landscapes to protect their fragile rainforest from further degradation due to human activities. Governor Ahmad Aliyu, who flagged up this year's campaign at the new 500 housing units under construction, highlights the significance of trees to the ecosystem. The governor, who hinted that his administration is exploring ways of harnessing liquefied natural gas (LNG) for environmental friendly activities, urges people of the state to support government environmental policies and desist from unnecessary cutting of trees to safeguard the environment from effects of climate change and desertification. The governor directed all the local government councils in the state to commence tree planting immediately.
As part of our modest effort to curb the certification in our dear states. This event is not just about putting seedlings into the soil. It is about planting hope, protecting our future, and giving life to generations that are unborn. Ladies and gentlemen, trees also refer to us lungs of the earth, as they give us clean air to breathe, shelter us under, fruit to eat, and wood for our shelter. They also protect our land from erosion, attract rainfall, and provide homes for countless animals. Sadly, every day trees are cut down and our forests are destroyed in the name of development, such as road construction and buildings. This construction leads to desertification, climate change, and devastating floods. That is why today's event is so important. By planting trees, we are fighting against this problem, safeguarding and beautifying our environment. Distinguished audience, in our collective effort to fight desertification in the state, I am pleased to announce that the state government, through the Ministry of Environment, has procured seedlings, both environmental and economic species, to be distributed across the 23 local government areas of our state. At this juncture, I am directing all local government chairmen to liaise with the Ministry of Environment to collect their share and commence plantation as soon as possible. I must also emphasize that these seedlings, once planted, shall be nurtured and properly taken care of until they provide the intended benefit to our people. Furthermore, I am glad to inform you that the National Agency for the Great Green Wall has allocated 450,000 dead seedlings to Sokoto State as part of its efforts to combat desertification, mitigate climate change, and enhance food security. These seedlings will soon be available for collection in our various nurseries located at one, the Zonal Central Nursery, Gudunga, in Kwara local government area, Gwaranyo in Gwaranyo local government, and Sanyina in Tambuwal local government. These seedlings will be shared among individuals, non-governmental organizations, government institutions, and public places such as markets, schools, mosques, and hospitals, among others, for massive plantation across the state. Part of what we shall witness here today is the symbolic planting of dead seedlings by the National Agency for the Great Green Wall. My dear good people of Sokoto State, let us plant these trees with passion, love, and care. Let us nurture them as they grow and watch them provide countless benefits for many years to come. Together we can make our communities greener, healthier, and more beautiful. Before I end my address, let me call on good people of Sokoto State to desist from unnecessary felling of trees in the overall interest of our dear state. We must play our individual and collective roles in safeguarding our state from desert encroachment. Sokoto, as you all know, is located in the Sahelian region, making the prone to desert encroachment, which keeps moving at an alarming rate, thereby posing serious threats to our farmlands. We therefore must rise up to do the needful. Equally, I'm directing all the local government chairmen in the state to pay greater attention to tree planting in their respective domains. You must also educate our road dwellers on the implications and the severe consequences of indiscriminate felling of trees in our society. Similarly, where it becomes absolutely necessary to cut down a tree, a replacement must be provided, and concrete measures must be put in place to nurse and protect it. As Muslims, we all know the position of our religion on the benefit of planting trees and reward attached to it. In fact, planting trees can be sadaqat jariyah, which reward keeps running even after death. Finally, I want to thank our dear President, Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, for his support to a great Green War Initiative aimed at checkmating climate change, erosion, desert encroachment, and other environmental challenges in our country. We are indeed grateful for this very important initiative. I also like to thank people of our dear state for their continued support and prayers to this administration.
State Commissioner for Environment Nura Shehu Tengaza stated that the state government is doing its best to safeguard the environment by involving individuals and groups in tree planting and its nurturing to maturity.
Today marks another significant step in our collective effort towards environmental conservation and sustainability in Sokoto State. Our very warm welcome goes to our able and dedicated Governor, His Excellency Dr. Ahmad Ali Sokoto, FCNA, for finding our time to be here with us upon all his tight schedules. Your Excellency, may God Almighty continue to guide and protect you. Amen. For this year's tree planting campaign, we have set an ambitious target. Our goal is to plant 500,000 tree seedlings across the 23 local government areas of the state. This effort will involve every sector of our society. To achieve this, we are working with local and international partners. We also encourage individuals and the communities to take ownership of this campaign by planting trees in their homes, farms, and the neighborhood. I would like to take this opportunity to emphasize the importance of community participation in this campaign. The success of our tree planting effort depends on the active involvement of everyone. I cannot end my speech without thanking His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Sokoto State. With all humility, sir, I wish to express our profound gratitude to you for all the support we have been receiving from you in all our afforestation activities in the state. Finally, I encourage all of us to actively participate in this tree planting and continue nurturing the trees we plant today. By doing so, we are taking a vital step towards ensuring a healthy and conducive environment for us to live. Thank you, Your Excellency, and wassalamu alaikum.
This year's campaign theme in Sokoto State is Greening Our Environment.
Bayani na zuciya an faɗi ga fuska ake zuwa tambaya. Garin Shehu na cikin kyale-kyale da kallon ta ya wata zarce jiya. Garin Shehu ko ina yayi kyau. Da birni da karkara inda dukka duba abin yana sauwaya. Talakawa ba abin ya gare mu gunguma na yanzu sai jinjina.
The 9th regular meeting of the year was presided over by Governor Ahmad Aliyu, who urged cabinet members to focus on completion of ongoing development projects in their respective ministries to enable timely completion.
I welcome you all to the 9th regular meeting of the Council for the year 2025. I thank you all for your support and cooperation towards attainment of our primary objectives, all in fulfillment of our campaign promises. I want to call on all members to focus attention on supervision of ongoing projects in your various ministries and departments to enable completion. I want to affirm my administration commitments to addressing the security challenges affecting some part of the states. We have provided significant support to security agencies and introduced new initiatives to curb the activities of bandits. Therefore, I want to express appreciation to the good people of Sokoto State for their unwavering support and persistent prayers at all times. I pray to Allah to guide council on all its deliberations. Thank you and wassalamu alaikum.
Thank you.
The initial contracts for reconstruction of burnt section of the Sokoto Central Market were awarded with completion period of 10 months by immediate past administration, but some contractors reneged after receiving substantial payments. State Attorney General and Commissioner of Justice Nasir Muhammad Benji explains that out of 36 contractors, only 6 did some percentage of the construction, while others did not mobilize to the site.
Today, the Sokoto State Executive Council at its 9 regular meetings considered a report that was submitted by a committee constituted to look into the contracts that were awarded for the renovation of the band section of the Sokoto Central Market. You may all recall that last week on Thursday, the 21st of August 2025, the committee headed by the chairman of the Sokoto Investment Company were at the government house where they submitted their report. Today, the council considered that report and came up with conclusions. You may recall, the general public may recall that in 2021 there was a fire incident which affected large portion or large section of the Sokoto Central Market. The general public may also be informed, wish to be informed that in 2022, that was during the time of the former administration, contracts were awarded to about 36 contractors for the renovation of the bad section of the Sokoto Central Market. All the contractors were engaged by the investment company formally. They all executed the agreements for the contracts were jointly executed between the contractors and the representatives of the Sokoto Investment Company.
In another move to alleviate traffic hitches between Tashar Ilela and More Road block, the state government has resolved to complete the federal government-owned dual carriage route at 2.4 billion naira after paying outstanding fees of 1.5 billion naira to the contractor.
If you could recall, this road was awarded by the previous administration, and when we come on board, have been discussed with the contractor to pay him his own liability of almost 1.5 billion naira. That has been settled, and he submitted bills if we are to continue the construction, and in that circumstance today, the State Executive Council deliberated based on the bill submitted and accepted his own submission.
Healthcare sector is among 9 points smart agenda of the present administration. The reason the state government decided to renovate 9 general hospitals of Silami, Binji, Gwadabawa, Kebe, Wurno, Bodinga, Dogondaji, Gada and Ilela.
Now one issue I want to emphasize on the case of General Hospital Ilela, it has 3 components of work. Apart from renovation of General Hospital in totality, there is also burnt ward that has had accident of fire incidents sometimes. It's going to be reconstructed. And lastly, the abandoned ward that was abandoned for a couple of years is also going to be completed completely, and that's why it has this amount to cover these 3 different work. And no variation that will be accepted in all the 9 contract awarded, and the completion period of all these contracts is 6 months, and with no variation whatsoever.
The council also approved demarcation of 300 hectares of livestock services center at Huchi in Wamako local government area to improve livestock health and train youth on livestock services.
كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله
These are 111 students who memorized the Holy Quran at the very tender age. Governor Ahmad Ali congratulated parents and children who memorized the Holy Quran and describes the efforts of custodians of the school as commendable. The Sokoto state government is proud to be ahead of its contemporaries in terms of religious support, and Nigeria is reaping the dividends of the early scholars of the Sokoto Caliphate. Sheikh Dahiru Usman Bauchi represented calls on parents and guardians to encourage their children to cherish the knowledge and memorization of the Holy Book. He also calls for establishment of more such schools to prevent begging in the name of seeking Quranic knowledge. Sultan Muhammad Saad Abubakar applauds the efforts of Sheikh Dahiru Usman Bauchi Foundation across the country and pledges the Sultanate Council's sustained support. Other speakers, including representatives of Senator Ali Magatika Damako, Senator Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar, and Dr. Atiku Balare Bizawiya, among others, are unanimous in emphasizing the importance of Quranic knowledge and memorization. Governor Ahmad Ali gifted all the 111 students 10 years of brocade and 20,000 naira each to the 65 males, while each of the 46 female graduates received a bundle of wrapper and 20,000 naira. The representative of Senator Abdulaziz Yari Abubakar announced donation of 22 million naira, 10 million naira to the outstanding students as scholarship. Our teaming and respected viewers, this marks the end of this week's episode of the program Government House Diary. Stay with NTA Sokoto Network Center, same time, same station next week for a fresh package of the program. On behalf of the production crew, I am Ali Muhammad Kawai saying bisalam and have a nice weekend.